Hey there, I'm Naepta, and welcome back to our Pokemon ZA Nuzlocke. We got some great experience in last time. We're going to do a couple of little side questy things, try and get just a little bit more levels. I'd like to get half my team to level 30. Because with Absol being 30, I'm kind of figuring that's what they're expecting most of us to have been at before battling with the Absol. So right now, we have 2 Pokemon that are in the low 20s. Emolga is close, and so is Balter. And so I'd really like to see 2 of them level up. We're going to go ahead and do a couple of quick little side questy things. We're going to go check out what this little pin is all about. Actually, you know what? We're going to fly to Wild Zone 1 and go from there. Take another check to see if we can't find the shiny Mareep. Because, you know, shinies. I also just like to know how shinies are presented in this game. Oh, ouch, I just ran through my own Pokemon's attack. I feel like since it's mentioned that there's gotta be decent odds of it appearing. I'm also curious, if you clear out all of the Pokemon that are currently in a wild area, does that spawn more in? I know, this is not giving us very much experience. 1 point of experience each, but inquiring minds want to know. And of all the wild areas to clear out, this one is the easiest. Who's bottom? Okay. Then I guess there are the Pokemon up top as well. No, I cannot run across this body of water. Gyarados can swim across it, but up, 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 up we go. Okay. Oh, there's an item over here. Alpha Pidgey. That did not do very much. Ouch. Okay, the good news is Alpha Pidgey does not seem to be nearly as much of a pain as the other alphas have been. Okay. I'm gonna catch it just because it's in front of us. We don't get to use it. It's just there. Oh, we need to move him out of our boxes of usable things, though. Alright, there's an Alpha Pidgey just because he exists. Okay, so the Mareeps did spawn back in already. Wait a second. It triggered a cutscene. There's a shiny Mareep on the roof! Better let the requester know. Can I just catch it? I came here in 2 shakes of Mareep's tail. So where's the shiny Mareep? Mareep! Shh. Shiny! A shiny Mareep! Thank you so much! I'm glad my eyes weren't playing trick on me. That's definitely a Mareep of a different color. Now that that's settled, I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight. No Mareep counting necessary. Do I get to catch it? Do I get to catch it? It's right there. Shiny claws. I'm gonna catch it. Okay, cool. I caught the shiny Mareep. That was easy. Alright. Shiny claws, totally active. I don't care if it's scripted. This is mine. And not only is this mine, her name is it a her? Yeah, her name is Bubblegum. And she's going on the team. I know. I shouldn't, but she's going on the team. Alright, who is coming off to make space for Bubblegum, though? Okay. I think the most recent addition to the team is what we have to take off, to be fair. But that seems like a very bad idea. So we're going to keep Bubblegum in the box. No, I want her. We are playing with the shiny. We're gonna do that. I know. It's a terrible idea. I know it's a terrible idea. But it's a shiny Mareepy, and so we're keeping her. Alright. Because she is a shiny Mareep, and there are a bunch of birds here, we're gonna see if we can't find some like fletchling thunder shock. Bubblegum? Oh, there's tackle. Alright, Bubblegum, I need you to finish that off. Thank you. Ah! She's so cute! Alright, Bubblegum, thunder shock. And tackle. Okay, excellent. Nope, you're not running towards him. Thank you very much, game. Where did that fletchling go? Oh, there she is. Big things, Bubblegum. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and clear out a few more little guys as we go. And finish it. Okay. There we go. Bubblegum, can you take out a couple more Mareepies? I know, not very effective, but it's fine. Okay, that's enough. We're getting, like, no experience for it, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that. And then we're gonna go find the, blue pin that's right over here. Alright, what do you need, sir? Look over there, do you see that mound of dirt? I think a wild Pokemon made its nest here. Problem is, it's preventing anyone from using the Holovator. Could you chase that Pokemon away? I feel a little bad for it, but we don't really have a choice. Alright. We are not going to leave Bubblegum in the front if we are playing with a dirt Pokemon. I feel like this is a good fit for... Actually, this is probably a great battle for Karen, because she can use her water moves. Hello? Anyone home? I'll chase it away. I feel kind of bad, but I will. Okay, Digger's baby. Alright, dig! It's a very aggressive dig. Alright. Sorry, bud, you need to, like, relocate to the wild area. Whirlpool, please. And Ice Fang. And then we're gonna switch over to Wally so that we don't lose you. There we go. And I think this might be our first encounter, but we've already had Bumblebee, so this is not an encounter because we've already had this Pokemon. Dug its way here from the wild zone. Okay, now we can use the Holovator. Cool, cool. Let's go check out the rooftop and see if maybe there's an actual Pokemon we can use. So I do think I need to go grab the Diggersby and put him out of my active box. All the fun. Boxes. Yeah. You go over here. Boop. Alright, let's see what's up top. Whee! Quite the view. There's some Badoo up here, but we've already had Badoo. So you can get a really good view of the tower from up here. Cool, cool. Fleshling again, things that we've already had. Alright, let's not do that. We've already had a Bellsprout as well. We still have Bolter. Might as well get a little bit of experience battling though. Icy Wind. There we go. Oh. Apparently that was a one-way path that I took. Oh, it's fine. Okay, I can get from over here. Come back. Icy Wind. Thank you. Alright. Nope, okay. Wait a second. That's a shiny Trubbish. How common are shinies in this game? It's a female Trubbish that's shiny. Change nickname. So we named our original Trubbish Trish. Sorry, Trisha. So I feel like this one is Sasha. Because it's a similar enough name, but we are not going to put multiple shinies on the team just because. Icy Wind. Alright. Okay, let's see here. There's a couple of exclamation marks near Wild Zone 2. Let's go ahead and pop over there. Alright. There is, probably up on top of the staircase, is where our person with an exclamation mark is. They appear to be headed, yep, there they are! Alright, let's see what this guy needs. Luminos is hardly short on cafes, as I'm sure you've seen. The competition is fierce. That's why we're creating a new menu item to help us stand out. What we landed on is Pan Sage, Pan Seer, and Pan Pour. The 3 similar-looking Pokemon have some rather unique and exciting traits, you see. The leaves on Pan Sage's head can relieve fatigue. The tufts on Pan Seer's head contain a flame that burns at around 600 degrees Fahrenheit, and the water stored in the tufts on Pan Pour's head are packed with nutrients. In short, revitalizing leaves, nutrient-rich water, and flames at an ideal temperature. Yes, if we combine each of these Pokemon's special traits, we should achieve the perfect cup of tea. Please, could you catch these 3 Pokemon so I could briefly borrow their services? In return, I'll treat you to the very first cup of perfect tea we make. Alright, well, I'll see about that. Let's see, what other little side missions do we have? We have this guy over here. Let's go ahead and go to that, I guess. Still don't know how to get past those. I'm assuming that they will give us some hint about it soon. Oh, you know what? I should be having Bubblegum pop those. Alright, let's go check out what is available here. You want to battle, don't you? We've been over this. Poison is the best status condition, hands down. It chips away at your opponent's HP, which is obviously the smartest way to win. Well, I couldn't agree less. Paralysis puts all other status conditions to shame in my book. Paralyzed opponents have to deal with a nasty drop to their movement speed, you know. Pummeling them while they're slow and then seizing an elegant victory, that's the way to do it. You there, random passerby. You came at the perfect time. Help us settle something, would you? We're trying to decide if poison or paralysis is better. That means facing us in Pokemon battle, starting with me. What do you say? Okay. If she's gonna be paralyzing, I feel like I start with Justin. Alright, because Justin shouldn't be paralyzed. And then we shall. I'll go all out on offense while your Pokemon are sitting ducks. We'll see about that. Alright, Justin. Pretty nice. Electrite. Okay. Quick attack. Oh, I am so high level on this. Okay. This is fine. I no longer have anything that resists poison. Oh, there goes the and a quick wing attack to finish that off. Thank you. I mean, it's still good experience. Paralysis didn't stop you in your tracks? No, because I'm an electric type. Alright, here goes the next battle. You defeated me soundly. Oh, but do be careful. Paralysis lingers even after a battle ends, you know. If any of your Pokemon are paralyzed, be sure to cure them using Paralyze Heals. Very nice of you. So you held your own against Lysa's paralyzing moves. Did you not bad at all? But your next opponent is me. My poison will sap your HP dry. Alright, we're gonna switch to that because poison is weak to ground. I'm ready as I'll ever be. You know Pokemon, poison take damage over and over again. You see how terrifying that can be. I guess. I'm really hoping that I hit you hard enough with moves you're weak enough to that you don't get a chance to do that at all. Alright, Wally. Alright, there's that. And Bellsprout. Okay. And a nice punch should do it. Okay. There we go. Wait, my poison strategy actually failed? Oh, and Bubblegum learned a new move. Cool. I wasn't surprised when Lice lost her battle, but I didn't think I'd lose too. Well, you faced us both. So answer honestly, which status condition was tougher to beat? Neither of them. Come again? Are you saying you're not bothered by status conditions in the slightest? Personally, I think burned bothers me the most because it reduces your attack and you take continuous damage. I suppose it's true neither of us managed to win. Looks like we both have a ways to go, huh? There are so many status conditions out there and I want to master them all. Oh, and don't think we haven't forgotten about your Pokemon either. If either one of them has a status condition from earlier, please use this tool here to cure it. Thank you. I'm going to not do that though. I'm going to use a nice little antidote. Remember, status conditions should be cured as soon as possible. It's not nice to make your Pokemon put up with discomfort for long. That's my advice for you, fellow trainer. It's good advice. Okay. One antidote. There you go, Wally. Bubblegum is ready to evolve already! I don't know if I'm ready for her to evolve. Oh, there's a little white Floette. Is that white or is that yellow? We're gonna go ahead and catch it because we don't have that color yet. And there we go. Gotta grab an item from over here. And oh, there's an item over there as well. What are we doing level-wise? I feel like watching this little sheepy sheep out of the corner of my eye is adorable. Okay. There's more mega items. I gotta figure out how to jump. There's gotta be a way to do it eventually. Alright. It's getting towards evening. I feel like if maybe we do just a little bit more battling. Why don't we travel to Wild Zone 5? And we'll get Francis up a couple of levels. Because ice moves will be really effective against both the plants and against the birds. And just, I think that'll be a real good move. I also just would like to have a second attacking move on Francis. Alright. Alright, one more exiting. Okay. Let's go ahead and use a nice little potion. There you go, buddy. Back to full health. More or less. soon as the infestation ends. Alright, let's go ahead and battle this Bellsprout. And then let's also see if we can't teach you some new moves. You gotta have something better than Icicle Crash. There we go. We'll do that over Taunt. Oh, and Bubblegum also had learned a new move. Charge. I think we'll keep our current ones. Though we might grab Swift. Yeah, we'll do Swift over Tackle, because Tackle only has a power of 40, Swift has a power of 60, and your special attack is better than your physical attack anyways. Okay. Excellent. You know what, since we're here, we're going to make one more attempt at figuring out what's going on with the rooftop. The Pidgeys up there will be great experience for Francis. And yeah. Okay. Balls. Oh, we're not. Who's seeing us? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Hi, Pidgey. Okay. Okay. Excellent, even. Way up here we are. Still unable to see a way to accomplish my goal. Because all we have to do is get onto that other roof somehow. I've got to be missing something. Whee! Yeah. Alright, time to go. Okay. Bubblegum. I think that it is time for you to become a bigger pink sheep. Mainly because if you're evolved, you'll be slightly less fragile. I will say, this is my favorite form of Marie as a shiny. With those fluffy little fluff. But Flaffy's cool too, but the Flaffy is hard to tell. Alright, come on out. Yeah, I know. Night's falling. That's nice. We are going to go ahead and do the wild battle thing again. And hopefully get lots of points again. But we are going to do that next time. And then, once we've survived that, we will battle Vinny. So, thanks you guys so much for joining me. I'm Naepta, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later!